Chapter 11. Making Things. You may be familiar with various clay pots like pitchers, gulaks, piggy banks, bird baths, and traditional cups called kulhar. Although all these objects are made of clay, they serve different purposes. Have you ever wondered who makes these pots and how they are created? Pot making. The art of clay pot making is an ancient skill that people have practiced for thousands of years. Skilled artists, known as potters, create these beautiful and useful pots. They use their hands and tools to shape the clay into different forms. These forms include pots, bowls, pitchers, and other items that are not only pretty but also useful. The process of making clay pot starts with collecting soil. After the soil is collected, a net or sieve is used to remove pebbles and stones. This step ensures that the clay is smooth. The clean soil is then soaked in water for a few days to soften it and make it more manageable. Once it reaches a dough-like consistency, it is needed to remove air bubbles and achieve a smooth texture. Once the clay is ready, potters shape it into different forms like pots, piggy banks, cups, using a spinning wheel called a potter's wheel. After shaping, the items are left to dry for a day or two. Once dry, they are baked in a kiln, our potter's oven, to make them stronger. This process makes the clay pots strong and ready for everyday use. More to know. Statues are made from special clay, like the clay used for pots and bricks. Artists shape the clay into different forms, then dry and bake it to make it hard. This helps them create beautiful figures that show stories and feelings. Each statue is unique and special. Different patterns in nature. Artists get their ideas from nature. They look at shapes and colors in the natural world to create beautiful designs. For example, they see spots on a leopard and stripes on a squirrel. By looking at plants and animals closely, they find patterns all around them. Look at the leaves of a neem tree closely. You will see a pattern in their shape and arrangement. Beautiful patterns can also be seen in animals like peacocks with colorful feathers and in the unique markings of cats and tigers. Even butterflies and fish have stunning patterns. Artists use these natural patterns in their work. This connection to nature sparks their creativity and makes each piece even more beautiful. Fun fact: blue pottery is a special craft from Jaipur. It is unique because it does not use regular clay like most pottery. Instead, it is made from a mix of powdered glass, fuller's earth, a type of clay, borax, gum, water, and cobalt blue dye. Making of bricks and buildings. Like clay pots, bricks are also made from mud. They are important for constructing buildings such as houses, schools, and hospitals. However, unlike pots, bricks are created using molds of different shapes. After they are formed, bricks are baked in kilns to harden them, making them strong and long-lasting for construction. Building a house starts with a plan. The plan shows where everything will go, like the rooms, doors, and windows. After the plan, workers start by building a strong base. This is the part that holds the weight of the house and keeps it steady. Next, bricks are used to build the walls. The walls will have spaces for doors and windows. When the walls are tall enough, the roof is added to complete the house. Types of houses. Not all houses are made of bricks. Other materials are also used to build houses depending on the region and climate. In some warm areas, people sometimes build houses using mud. Mud keeps the house cool. The roofs of these houses are made of natural materials like grass, leaves, and twigs. These roofs not only provide shade but also allow air to pass through, keeping the house cool in summer. Another material used in mud houses is cow dung. This is used instead of cement. The cow dung is mixed with mud to form a mixture, which is applied to the walls and floors to make them smooth. Cow dung also helps keep the house cool from inside. More to know. In places high up in the mountains, winter brings heavy snowfall, which covers the ground with thick layers of snow. To stay safe and warm, people build their houses using wooden logs and stones. Houses in the mountains have sloped roofs that help the snow slide off easily. Some people also build houses that float on water. These houses, known as houseboats, are very common in Kerala and Kashmir. Such houses are made from light materials like wood and bamboo, which allow them to float on water. There are also temporary houses, like tents, which people use for short stays. Tents provide shelter for a short period and are great for camping or traveling. Safety first. At construction sites, workers wear safety gear to stay safe. They put on bright safety vests, strong shoes, and helmets to protect themselves from getting hurt. Workers also follow safety rules to make sure everyone is safe and the work area is secure. Safety rules at home. Always stay away from sharp objects like blades and nail cutters. Never play with matchsticks. Do not touch electric sockets with your bare hands. Be careful on wet floors, as they can make you slip and fall. Never use the stove unless an adult is with you. Do not lean outside windows or balconies. Safety rules at school. Never run in the school building. Always walk calmly to avoid accidents. Hold onto the handrail while using the stairs and walk up or down at a steady pace. Do not stand on desks or chairs, as this can cause you to fall and get injured. Do not push each other in class and school. Make a queue while boarding a bus. Key terms. Potter, skilled artist who creates beautiful and useful pots. Kilns, ovens used by potters for baking. Knead, to press, fold, and stretch especially dough with our hands. Pattern, a design that repeats. Mold, a container used to shape something by putting in it. Safety, being careful to avoid accidents and harm.